but I'm very excited. I feel like I don't fit in much. I didn't know any of the songs. So I was like, shit, should I have prepped songs for this? Learned Caribbean stuff, I don't know it. Tell you a little bit about myself. I am not a lesbian. Thank you. A lot of people think I'm gay because I look very gay. I sound very gay. I sound like a lesbian too. Any lesbians? Just me. All right. Cool. That's cool. I mean, not me, but yeah, I just don't try very hard to do anything really. Like I see all the women who came in tonight. You look really good. You gave a shit, and you weren't even on stage, which is cool. I probably should have cared a little bit, but you know, your faces are like contoured. That's cool, right? Your hair's straightened or curled. I don't know what you guys. I don't know how to do any of those things. The most I ever really do is like I'll shave my legs if I think I'm going to a water park that week. I like chapstick on a windy day, maybe. So obviously I'm single. It's a given. It's hard dating based on how I present myself. Like I'm a good like transition if you're like a guy don't know what you want. Like I know the joke like comes out of my mouth and I want you to laugh, but like when it's like a roar, I'm like, like it's cool. I'm flat-chested. I'm aware. But yeah, I'm good for like a bisexual boy who's unsure what he's into, and I'm a good like little middle ground for you. So if anyone here needs help, let me know. I'll help you. I get a lot of lesbians too, which is totally cool, but I gotta turn it down really quick because they're very aggressive and I'm not really like a stern looking person or anything. I look 12, so I'm not with like tattoos. I just look like I have really shitty parents or something. Just let me get all these tattoos. But yeah, it's harder dating for me because of my taste in men. I'm kind of like super into like older fat guys with like beards, like dads. No one else is into the dad bar? No? All right, I'll fuck your husband. A ring never blocked a hole. That's what I was. That usually splits the room, but you guys are all equally as messed up, so that's cool. But yeah, I like just like unattractive guys is like what I'm attracted to. It's weird. I don't need to be on like dating websites or anything. I can just kind of like walk through Home Depot and just get like good selection of what I want. But I don't realize that I look like a little lesbian like building a house or something. So no one's hitting on me in Home Depot. But I do like the older men. I've always been into older dudes since I was really young. And real quick, I'll clear the air. I don't have daddy issues. I know that that's the first assumption. My dad is super cool. He's been in my life the whole time, as far as I know. And he was a doctor, so he could save me financially whenever I fuck up. So like he was so cool. I was like, I should just get 2 of these and just. Smarter than I look. It's shocking, but yeah, I do like like not crazy old. I do have a restriction. I'm at 55 right now is my restriction. I know that's gross, but that's what we're doing. I dated an older dude for a while. He was 38. I'm actually 25, so it was like 13 years between us. But it was fun. You would do like these cute little old man things I thought were very sweet. I know, I instantly just insulted anyone in the room. I'm sorry. Don't look at me. I'm secretly 16, so I'm like, that's very old for me. But like one night we were about to eat nachos, and he was like, "Excuse me," and he went to the bathroom, and he came back with a pill, and I was like, "Oh shit." And I was like, "All right, like it's Tuesday, but I'm down. You know what are we doing? That's cool." And he just kind of looked at me confused, and he was like, "It's a Zantac. Did you want to take one?" And I was like, "What the fuck is a Zantac?" Never heard of it. I thought he said Xanax, so I took it. And like nothing happened, obviously, but I felt phenomenal the next day. It's like, wow, you can eat a whole bag of hot Cheetos and like not want to kill yourself. It's cool. But yeah, it's harder like dating the older dudes because they get these like gross sexual expectations of me that I can't really meet. Because they're like, oh, like you're fun-sized, and because I'm like a midget, and I'm like, okay, but I'm like, you can hear my voice. I'm not that fun. This voice was brought to you by 8 years of Zoloft, so I'm not that great in there, but I'm still like, I'd like to get laid occasionally, so I'm like, yeah, I'm fine, like, you know, whatever. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna like flip you and spin you all over my dick. It's gonna be awesome. And I'm like, wow. Ambitious. I've never done a flip before. I've done a kick flip because I'm gay, but I've never done an actual flip. So I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna serve this man or whatever. So I was like, I need to just be honest with him and just be upfront so I don't get hurt or anything. And I was like, hey, how about we settle for like the best missionary you've ever had? It's like, I'm super good at laying, you know? Like, I can lay for an hour or a minute, however. Kind of man. Normally men don't laugh at that one. But it's all good. I am newly single now. I was recently engaged, and that ended. I'm fine with it. Thank you. But I like being single. It's kind of fun. I've been going out on some dates, meeting some people. I went out on a date with a dude. Things were going pretty well. I'm very socially awkward though, so I don't know how to like announce certain things. And like we're making out on his couch, but like I have really bad allergies right now. I don't know if anyone else has really bad allergies. I was having really bad allergies, and one of my nostrils was like clogged. So he happened to lean his nostril on my open nostril. Just like, so I'm just kind of making out, and I'm like, man, I can't breathe. Like, this is bad. And I was like, all right, I can, maybe try to flare my nostrils, get a little bit in there, but it's not really working. I tried to rotate, but he's very dominant on being on the right side, so I was like, I just kind of sat back. I didn't know how to say anything about it. I didn't want to be like, yo, I got mad boogies, like, just move over. So I just was like, all right, well, this is how I die. Making out with a 50-year-old man, that's how I do it. I'll leave you guys on this one. I don't have a real day job. Surprise. Not a lot of people like my voice because I sound like a dead robot. But like no one's gonna hire me at Chick-fil-A to be like my pleasure or anything. It doesn't sound sincere. I did have a fake job for a while. I call it a fake job. I work for Delivery Dudes. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the service down here. If you don't know what it is, it's basically a bunch of stoned kids pick up food from like Applebee's and try not to eat it on the way to your house. It's like Uber Eats. It's the same thing. I was a perfect fit for it, but I did quit because it got kind of creepy. I pulled up to this house, I got out, I had the food, I went up to the door, and this like old dude, but like way too old for me to fuck. Like he opens the door, he's like, "Oh hey, come in," and I was like, "Oh." Like, that's weird, but like I'm on the clock, so I don't know how to like politely decline being kidnapped, so I was like, all right, whatever. I walked in the house, I was high at the time, I wasn't even thinking about it, and he slammed the door shut, and it locked automatically, And I was like, oh no. I was like, all right, this isn't a good situation. It's getting kind of weird, but I didn't want to like be over dramatic. So I was like, all right, just stay calm, get out really quick. So I'm just like standing there, and then he takes my phone so he can sign for his credit card. And I was like, all right, I don't have a phone anymore now. And as a 5'2" millennial, that's your only line of defense. So I was like, all right, this is getting a little real now. I should panic a little bit. So I was like, we've got to like get out of here. So I'm just kind of like looking all over the place, being really paranoid. And then I glance to my left, and another dude comes out of the hallway, like rolling up his sleeves. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna get late, and this is it. But I was very scared. I was like, all right, this is bad. This is like a movie. I need to get out of here right now. So like in my head, I came up with this plan. I was like, okay, I'm gonna, he's gonna like Dexter me, choke me up by the neck, right? But I'm gonna drop between his legs, and there's a door there, and fuck my phone. He can look at my naked pictures. I don't really care. And then I'll be free. And then he just like reaches over to me, hands me the phone, opens the door, and he's like, have a good night, kid. And I was like, damn, you don't even want to try? Like, thank you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Give it up for Jackie Sanchez.